as excited about a game for many, many years. The crowds have been fanning themselves in the heat with their programmes. Huge crowd of Leeds Rhinos and Saints fans gathered here for what should be a spectacular game. Leeds and Saints, the best attacking sides, the best defensive sides, the two greatest sides in British Rugby League at the moment. Leeds, of course, with the huge blow this morning. Brent Webb failed the fitness test, but one of Rhino Academy's brightest graduates, Lee Smith, will deputise. Skipper Kevin Sinfield will be orchestrating the events in midfield, and he'll be spraying the passes to Peacock, Ellis and Lulawai. They should create problems for Saints. St Helens coach Daniel Anderson feels a back division which has thrilled the crowds all season, none more so than Gardner and Talau, who already have 8 tries between them in these cup rounds. No Paul Sculthorpe in the pack, out with that hamstring problem, but in Gilmore, Wilkin and Flannery, they have the back rows to Cove out wide. But the soaring temperatures in the stadium will ensure plenty of work for these replacements today. Only 12 per team due to the 80 minutes allowed. The use of them could decide the outcome of this match. The Carnegie Challenge Cup semi-final. The first about to start. Referee Ashley Klein, an Australian but resident here in Great Britain for many years, a former member of the London Society of Rugby League Referees. And although, Jonathan, people might just have a fancy for a side, it really is difficult to call.
Yeah, Saints are the form side, and the win up in Headingley was superb. A great defensive effort, which really, stopped the Leeds half-backs playing. But it's a semi-final, and it's all the play. One off, everyone gives it everything. It could be a classic game.
A win apiece in Super League this season. Leeds beating the Harlequins, beating Wigan and beating Celtic Crusaders on the way, and Saints, London Scholars, Warrington and Justin Morgan's side, Hull KR. Saints then in possession. Cunningham, number 9, they're already directing operations. Sean Long, good kick. Scott Donald, one of the real in-form wingers, be a tremendous battle for superiority between him and Eddie Gardner, both leading the try-scoring list in the Rugby League. Leeds in their amber jerseys. St Helens the traditional red and white. Crowd roaring for a high tackle there, Jonathan.
Working was high.
Good offload. Danny Maguire. Good ball, offload to Burrow. Ali Lawatiti, senior. Good offload again. Terrific rugby. Ali Lawatiti. What's the pass from him? Well, I said watch the pass for him because he can get passes out from nowhere, Jonathan. Not to Saints in this case, though.
He's great, and you see the support on Smith there. Just went to the wrong hands. But Leeds know they've got to throw everything at St Helens. McClellan was right, though. In these temperatures, you've got to respect possession. If you've got to defend for too long a period, you are going to suffer in the last 10 minutes of each half. It is scorchingly hot out there. I'm not sure if the referee's colour of kit today will benefit them. Black in this cauldron.
Number 18, Bryn Hargreaves on the 5th tackle. Switch to the blind. Nice little chip from Wilkin. That's a tester. Smith he's got to get out of that in goal area. Can he? Yes, he does. Good play there from Lee Smith. That'll give the lad confidence. Just got in front of that try line there. Of course, if he'd been tackled in the in goal area, it would have been a drop out to St Helens from beneath the post.
Yeah, and that'll give his forwards great heart because they were wandering back. They don't want to be, kicking and making 6 tackles again in their own in goal area.
And this is an amazing pace that they've set out to play, Jonathan, especially as you say in temperatures like this.
Well, the pace of the defence is the key at the moment because neither side are making great yardage. Look, last tackle, kicking from well within their own half.
Eddie Gardner. leading try scorer in the game this season. No way through for Paul Helens.
No, I just feel they're just testing each other out. Nothing silly, just take the tackle.
Good movement from Gidley. Can he flick it out? No, that was good holding. Just notice how that Leeds player just held that right arm, stopped Gidley from flicking that ball out. St Helens on the attack now.
Great hit there by Ellis on long.
Couple of tackles remaining here. James Graham.
Oh, another big hit, Ellis.
Wilkin got plenty of speed. Number 12 just hanging on the fringes there from Graham, looking for the gap. Long, chip over the top. Well taken. Ryan Hall taking that ball well, Indian goal area. Play on, says Mr. Klein, very, very quickly.
Well played by young Hall there. Good take, very committed in that area.
Rob Burrow there, number 7. Matt Diskin clapping his hands to the referee, wants to quick play the ball. Both sides will want some speed from this play the ball. They want to utilise the pace and the skill out wide. Sinfield. Peacock. Laurititi well picked up. Good ball out to Senior. He's got a 2-to-1 here now. Donald, can he go in the corner?
He's in touch.
He's in touch.
The flag is up.
Rob Burrow supporting play. Terrific last gasp defence from the Saints there.
Well, they created the overlap, and Aby Gardner just does enough. His foot is in there. That's good play by the touch judge. That's a good call.
If that foot had been kept in the air, Jonathan, I think we should tell viewers he would not have been in touch.
Yes, but it was right. Well, they created space down the left, got on the outside and put this man free, and he's a tremendous finisher.
It's interesting though, Gardner and Scott Donald, they very rarely ever scored a try against each other. They seem to nullify each other.
Well, they're very good wingers, you know, not offensively but defensively as well. And a bit of lip as well, no good. One thing in this game, you have to learn, you don't give any lip to the referee or you get penalised, and that's the high shot. Ellis has really put himself about in the first 6 minutes. I'd put a big hit on Graham and on Sean Long. Just a little bit too high there. Penalties and discipline will be crucial as well, you know, just gives
very much so.
Field position.
St Helens now then making good inroads down here. Cunningham to Long. Can't escape. Diskin though, good tackling by Diskin.
Very good defence.
Daniel Anderson there looking a little bit perturbed in these opening minutes. Leon Price. Wellens. Nice power, beautiful passing. Wellens again. Just can't get away. Here's a 2. Will it allow? So strong.
It's a great offloading in the tackle.
Sean Long. Beautiful dummy for Long. And St Helens in.
Great play.
Wonderful try there. Chris Flannery hanging on the edge. Delight on the St Helens fans' faces. And Chris Flannery goes in for the first try of the match. Wonderful break by Sean Long. Just look at this, Jonathan.
He just takes the ball to the line, throws a dummy. Ellis goes early and just swans through. Great try, great half-back play. Here he goes again, just throws Ellis. You can see him there. He's watching a big runner on the outside. Good support play by Flannery. Sean Long at his best.
But what is significant about that, Jonathan, everything was initiated by the penalty and then the extra 10 metres for chalking back.
Everything from the penalty, the field position, and then the offloads just moved it about, but they were set defensively, they were ready. He just took the wrong man.
Sean Long, 3 Lance-Todd trophies to his name for man of the match in the Challenge Cup finals. A man used to the pressure, looking to add another 2 points. Reached 300 appearances last week, and there are the 2 points. 6-0 for St Helens.
There we are, just watching now. Great half-back play, takes the ball to the line, just takes it, stop it there. This man Ellis has just got his eyes on this guy there. He hits the hole and the support play comes through there. Run it on there. Brilliant play, brilliant awareness by Sean Long. Flannery is there. Ellis will not be happy. I said he'd put a few big hits and he was looking for the other one. He just went to the wrong man.
Leeds need to put the pressure on St Helens here now. They need to keep them down here in this 20-30 metre area. A little bit of rough treatment there from Clinton Torpey, the Kiwi. James Graham gets to a lot of work in these early 20-30 minutes, tends to stay on a considerable amount during the game. Lee Gilmore. One tackle remaining in this sequence. Long position.
Inside.
Drop back there very well. Very impressed with this young kid. Hall.
Another good take by Ryan Hall. And Alistair down there, any news?
Great, just to say that you were saying that it was hot down here. You were saying it was hot right down here on the halfway line. It's 29 degrees centigrade.
Clinton Torpey, who has been out for a long time this season.
A shot, high shot,
injury, serious injury. Referee doing a lot of talking to the 2 teams, Jonathan. I must confess, I like a referee who chats with the players.
It's just communication is good and just respect. They know where they are with him, but the main thing is, consistency.
Danny Maguire, Rob Burrow.
Good tackle again.
Notice St Helens clamping that ball. Lee Gilmore there, because if there's one man who can put the offloads in, it's Ali Lawatiti. Oh, terrific drive. Terrific drive there from Luluai. Set now, desperately defending. Maguire.
That's the difference between Maguire and Price. They're all different players, great attributes, but he needs runners, whereas Price is big and strong and can carry the ball.
That's a knock on, surely.
Need their runners, Leeds. Here we are, look.
Now, you're not going to keep going every time.
Just to say, Ray, that you said it was very, very hot. On the halfway line, it's 29 degrees centigrade. In old money for us old-timers, Ray, that's 86 degrees Fahrenheit. So all credit to the lads today for the tackles they're putting in.
I can understand the 86 degrees Fahrenheit, not the 29 centigrade, I'm afraid,
what it is.
Alistair, but it's hot.
It's hot. One thing which is crucial now, the discipline is one thing, another penalty by Leeds. They've got to keep the tackles down. But the completion rate at the moment is only 40% for Leeds. They've got to finish their sets, they've got to get their kick in and get good field position. Everything that they're doing at the moment is all in their own half, and that is going to be worrying for the Leeds coaching staff.
St Helens Challenge Cup winners 4 times in the past 7 years, defeating the Catalan Dragons, Huddersfield, Wigan and Bradford Bulls. Leeds just once in 29 years, 1999 with the London Broncos, now the Harlequins FC. But it's the form today that counts. 6-0 to St Helens. Sean Long, Leon Price.
He's very, very dangerous there, Ray. Second runner.
Got that big size there. Cunningham, beautiful switch inside. Long again to Wellens going for the line. Just held short, a metre short. Terrific defence there. Bit of a wayward pass from Cunningham, but taken advantage of by Bryce. Oh,
well done.
beautiful play from Hall.
I tell you what,
saved a certain try.
Definite try there by young Ryan Hall. Fantastic.
And he's taken a bad knock.
Bravery first of all, but great sense. Look at him, goes down, cops a knee into the ribs there. But again, the awareness to get the loose ball. But good play again by Liam
just
Price.
catches that knee.
Yeah, but Liam Price knew he wasn't going to get that ball. The defence were closing down on him, and how dangerous it is when there's a ball bouncing in front. He just kept it on the foot and nearly scored again. But great defence by young Hall. Oh, chance for Leeds.
Ryan Hall in considerable pain, but the game going on as it does in rugby league. Here now with Scott Donald again, former Manly wingman in Sydney there. Short pass, Luluai, Kylie Luluai. Started his career down in Mount Wellington in New Zealand.
And that's what they need to improve. Not the greatest of kick, easy for St Helens to run back.
Good running there by Willie Tallout, that's holding down.
Yeah, silly, it was a good tackle by Smith. And they just can't cope with the pace of St Helens at the moment. But the problem is, I think they're going too lateral too early, Leeds are. They've got to get some pace.
You're going to drive down the middle, haven't you? But, let's, say that first of all, Jamie Jones, Buchanan, Ryan Bailey, two big players, two big forwards are missing from this pack.
And also Brent Webb. Brent Webb does, he comes in as like a second standoff and helps Maguire and Burrow. But the basics they've got to do first. Complete the sets, get a good forward running and then good kicking. Get some good field position. They've been on the back foot for most of the game.
St Helens then, 5 minutes. Shot.
You could say that was flat.
It was flat.
Possibly
a
little
bit forward. Anyway, we're back in again with Long. Leon Price. Gilmore. He's got pace, this lad Gilmore. He played many times in the centre. Cunningham. Flannery. On the last tackle. Sean Long. Does he realise it? Don't think he did. It was a last-ditch effort. He was looking for a probe, for a try himself first.
Yeah, did well to get the kick in there, right? But now we want the forwards. There we are, the wingers and the backs have done their work. Get a forward and get a good kick in, a deep kick so they can regroup.
Senior, not a forward, but as big as a forward.
Well done, Jamie Peacock.
Good passing. Sinfield. Torpy. Good battle between the Kiwis out there. Francis Melly and Talal for Saints, and Clinton Torpy leads.
That's a very unlucky bounce.
The bounce was favourable for Wellens.
But that was better. They got the kicker into the position. Sinfield was there to take the kick.
Wait. 16 minutes gone. 6-0 still for St Helens. Just that one try. And don't forget our interactive forum after the game. If you want to contact us, text 81111.
Brian to VT.
Oh, someone's hurt.
Sean Long spotting the gap. He's taking the ball a lot at first receiver.
Burrow is hurt. I think he's seriously hurt there. He's taken a bang, I don't know, onto the head. And well done, the referee stopped the game. I think it's a head injury. It doesn't look good for Burrow. Yeah, he just runs. I think he just clips him on the elbow, doesn't he? I think that's, that's not intentional.
He leads with his head.
Well, just... He's in the way now, they can't. Let's just watch this tackle again. Let's just watch this incident. one thing I can say, he did move before, he hurt himself. Just watch, he leads with the elbow. He doesn't, that's not intentional. He's trying to get his hands over Burrow to get his hands free and maybe the offload. That is not intentional.
Unfortunately, Rob Burrow has gone smack in the midriff. He's led with the head instead of the shoulder to the side.
I tell you what, he's just one tough little nut, this guy is.
There's no danger.
5'5", look at him now. He was out, and now he's going to get up, and I wouldn't be surprised if he plays on. Look at him.
I think if he can play on, he will play on. He's got such character and grit. And Hallister down there.
Ray, there are problems for Leeds all over the pitch because Rob Burrow is down injured at the moment. Ryan Hall, who went down earlier, he has a problem with his rib cage and his lower back. The physio says he thinks he can continue for the moment, but he's very uncomfortable with that hit to the rib cage and lower back.
He's going off. I'm sure he'll be back on.
Well, I think wiser counsel has probably prevailed with the physiotherapist and the doctor.
And travelling up, this morning, he's also a film buff now for Radio 5. Does his Jonathan Ross bit for Radio 5 and Gethin Jones's show this morning.
I don't think he definitely wants to come off, does he?
Oh no, and I'm sure he will be back on. If he's not too bad, he'll come back on.
A great character. So, Leeds really in trouble physically. Hall, as we understand, problems. Diskin, Maguire. But still, Leeds just trailing by 6 points. Coming up, 18 minutes gone. Not a big deficit in a modern game, certainly in a semi-final.
Wait, Chris. Go.
Maguire.
Hold on there, hold on. Hang on, still live.
Good catch. Smith.
Pass forward. That's a penalty. On the balance of play, they should be more than 6 points behind. But as you said, Ray, 6 points after 19 minutes. McClellan won't be happy. There's the forward pass. Won't be happy, but he'd be relieved they're only 6 points behind.
The problem for Leeds though now is they've not just lost any player, they've lost a midfield general, they've lost the motivator, the man who really makes them tick.
Yeah, Sinfield now and Maguire have got to step up now.
That's a penalty. That's a penalty, no question whatsoever against Ellis, certainly. Around the face and then lifting up.
He's just got to calm down a little bit. He's getting carried away with the occasion.
Clinton!
What we call a grapple tackle, but also the legs were lifted above the horizontal, and this is why Torpy's been spoken to.
In dangerous tackle as well. So going to put that on a report to see what.
I don't think that's nothing will happen there. Just making players aware of not to put players in that position. Don't think you've got to worry about too much about that.
Not a very happy Leeds coach, Brian McLennan, there at the moment.
Halfway, guys, and wait. Go.
Talal, James Graham, as ever, driving forward.
Move! That's wait. Wait, go.
Cunningham.
It's okay.
Leon Price, always louting around that first or second receiver, always wanting to employ that wide sidestep. Flannery again.
Just got a little bit more mobility, haven't they, the St Helens side?
Price. Long. Roars for a forward pass from the
good defence.
Leeds contingent, but not so. Clough still fighting and battling away there. Cunningham. Gilmore. Leeds forcing St Helens flat. This is better. Little challenge and chip again. Well taken again. Good play. Oh, he's lost it. No, he's not.
Good tackle.
I thought he'd lost the ball.
He's done well there. So his positioning plays very, very well. They just stopped him coming out of the in-goal area. So now it'll be a dropper from under the sticks. Just watch again. There he is. tries to get out, but John Wilkin reads it well, just stops him getting out into the field of play.
I thought for 1 minute, Jonathan, he'd lost the ball, but he kept hold of it, didn't he? Great play by Ryan Hall. He may be having difficulties with that rib cage, but he's certainly safe under the kicks.
It'll be interesting to see now when they make the changes and use the bench, bring the fresh legs on, especially in the forwards.
2, move both feet behind it. Wait, go.
Ablett, is an impact player.
It's okay.
Gidley. Senior looking at him like a hawk, ready to spot. There he is, number 4 for Leeds.
That's a great
good
battle.
tackle.
Good battle there.
It's okay.
Paul Clough.
4! Just short of the line, move! Yeah, wait. Wait, go short of the line.
Saints now got to make good use of this pressure, particularly while Rob Burrow is off. Leon Price going for the line! Can he get it down? Oh no, he can't!
Great tackle again.
Terrific defence there from the Rhinos. It takes something to stop a man of that height and weight. So close to the line, but they did.
Is that ball right?
Here he goes, look at him. He is a big guy, lost the ball. He's a very big man for a standoff. The form player in Super League this year for me.
Great battle between Price and Maguire. Different styles of rugby. Offside
That'll
against
be
Saints.
A relief for Leeds now. Now they've just got to keep their composure, slow the game down a little bit. Alistair?
Keep that rock area.
That Rob Burrow, Jiffy, is actually
Seems to be a fault with Alistair's mic.
Jamie Peacock leading in. Do you know, 22 and a half minutes gone. All right, 6 points to nil for St Helens, but I think Brian McLennan, what's happened so far, I think he'd probably put up with this score.
Yeah, as I said earlier, the thing is they haven't got into field position yet to have an attack. I think this is the best field position they've had. They
Leeds
play the ball
back now. Diskin. Kevin Sinfield. Goal! Keith Senior just couldn't take it. Eddie Gardner. Well, the referee declaring no advantage there. The scrum would be better for St Helens, so they will get down on that 10-metre line.
They're trying to isolate Sean Long one-on-one with Keith Senior, but so far Sean has nailed his man a couple of occasions. The difference at the moment offensively are the dummy runners that St Helens are employing. They're holding the inside defence a little bit, which are creating more space, whereas Leeds are just shifting the ball out and trying to get a one-on-one. That is the difference at the moment.
And Saints attack and Leeds attacking down this left-hand side, but Sean Long is covering across well, and he's keeping a very, very firm hold on Keith Senior.
That's usually the case now. You try and isolate the half-back, and get someone to try and run over him. It happens with, with Burrow and Maguire. It's not, no different with Long. And there we are. Roby is on now. He will make an impact. And also Ian Kirk is on as well.
Yeah. Leeds though coming up very, very quickly around the play of the ball. The question is, can both sides maintain this pace, maintain this power for 80 minutes in these conditions? Difficult.
I don't think they can, Ray, and that's where, in the last 10 minutes of each half, players will tell you gaps. Well played again.
Well, he couldn't see it, could he? He was temporarily blinded there by the sun.
He's playing so well at the moment, isn't he? That the young kid, so well. Ryan Hall, everything that's been asked of him, he's done it exceptionally well.
Stand! Wait, then go.
And everything that's been asked of this man, Jamie Peacock, England skipper, pounding down the middle. Sinfield.
Play on.
Ian Kirk, signed from the York City Knights.
That's right.
Saints have not been put under any real pressure from any Leeds kicks, have they?
No, look at that, just lost the ball in the sun.
Takes it well though then, didn't he? James Roby on at the acting half-back, and
Good play, not square. Kirk, quick play the ball. Roby reads it like a book and just gets the penalty, and he's off.
He's off again. Different style of acting half-back to Kieran Cunningham. Cunningham more pugnacious, stronger, more powerful, more direct. Roby racing around everywhere. James Graham. Roby again.
2, move! Wait, Jamie! Wait! Go!
Good switch down the blind side. Talau.
3, stand right! Come on, Simon! Jamie, come on, go!
Paul Clough.
4, come on, guys!
Couple of tackles remaining now.
Go, good work.
Again, using the blind side. Little chip through. Smith will have to punch it.
Dangerous.
Well, he left that one, didn't he? That was either good judgment or mismanagement. He's got away with it.
With 26 minutes gone, Ray, you know, this Leeds are only 45% completion rate. They've made 25% more tackles. Let's just see what happens here. Does he touch it? Yes, he does. He does touch it. Lee Smith, this will be a kick, a drop out. And Leeds have given more penalties, 3 times more penalties away. He does hit the ball. You look at him. That hits it. That should be a drop out under the sticks.
I think it will be.
It will be, yes. Good refereeing.
Yeah, Mr. Klein did well to refer it to Steve Ganson, the video referee. Drop out underneath the post.
And you shadowed it dead before you played at the ball.
Smith complaining, but of course he hasn't got sight of what we've got on our screens.
I think the difference, again, the Leeds, you know, Saints have made on the first 3 tackles nearly twice as many yards as Helens, have made twice as many yards on the first 3 tackles as Leeds have, and that is just going forward first.
But yet the cold statistic is, Jonathan, that St Helens still only lead for all that advantage by 6 points to 0.
All the stats in the world, Ray, that is the most important stat.
That's the only stat.
And it's only 6 at the moment.
St Helens will be requiring more points. Just look at that, 60% possession there. Nearly 60% in first half territory.
Ian, keep it quicker. Go.
That will console Leeds in a way. Here now is Sean Long. This is better now. Leon Price shrugs off an attempted head tackle. Still going, the big man. 16 stone standoff. You don't meet many of those on a dark street. Here now, Fasavalu pounding in.
Easy.
Mori Fasavalu, the former Samoan rugby union player, now qualified residentially. Oh, and you can't do that. And Fasavalu pounding the ball on the floor, losing his temper.
Well, let me just watch this.
Discipline needed.
Carl Ablett, number 19, just watch him. He drags and drags and drags, you know, and then he reacts.
Yeah.
If he'd have just kept his cool, I think Saints would have got the penalty.
Saints might have got a penalty for Ablett's stupid behaviour.
But reactions.
It's hot down there, Jonathan. It's hot. And it's getting hotter.
That's what you want, Ablett, you know, take it up, take it forward. Next one, that's it, take it in again. That's what they want, that's what Maguire wants.
It really does need Luluai, Peacock, Ellis and company to go forward here now. Good driving in there. Scruton.
Great play the ball.
Good movement away too. Lee Smith coming in well from the acting half-back. Now then, St Helens' turn to get frustrated.
Interesting. Does he go for goal or does he put the pressure on? First time they've been in the 20-metre area.
2 points would give you confidence, wouldn't it?
Well, I tell you what, in the first attack...
No, he's not. Yes, he is.
Going.
Yes, he is.
I think also the speed of the play of the ball. St Helens just edge it at the moment.
Get your head on.
Prolific point scorer, this man, Kevin Sinfield. Played and scored in every game last season and only missed one this year when he was forced to miss the Leeds game because of the England-France game down there in Toulouse.
What's that, mate?
863 goals in his career.
Sean! Let me overreact though. Yeah.
Kevin Sinfield then looking to give his side a boost. He does, he strikes it well, and at last, for those massed ranks in amber and blue behind the post, something to shout about and to clap about. 6-2 now for St Helens. Half an hour gone, 50 minutes remaining.
Well, that will give Leeds a lot of heart. Defended very, very well.
Alistair, a little booster for Leeds. Any news on Rob Burrow?
Yes, a little bit of a worry for Leeds though. Rob Burrow has now gone to the dressing room, Ray. He was clutching the smelling salts for quite some time. I don't think we'll see him again in the first half. Ray, I'm with Carl Eastman, one of the St Helens rising stars. Good start for you, Carl, but Leeds coming back a bit.
Yeah, we lost a bit of discipline there, but hopefully we get back on track now and kick on for the rest of the game.
Now that is very important, isn't it, discipline?
Yeah, it can cost you. It can cost you in big games like this, and just since then that Leeds got all the way that downfield and got 2 points. So hopefully we get that sorted out and kick on.
And how hot is it today?
Yeah, the heat's ridiculous really, but hopefully the boys have trained hard enough for this and can go for the full 80.
Thanks, Carl.
No worries.
Which one will go for the full 80? St Helens 6, Leeds 2. Leeds coming stronger now in this game. Good movement, Sinfield moving that ball well in the middle. Good running there. Here now is Torpy, and it's St Helens' turn to scramble about from touchline to touchline now. Oh, that was a forward.
Again, just no lack of composure in the last tackle. Ablett has certainly made an impact, hasn't he?
He certainly has. He made an impact running. He's made an impact around the play of the ball.
Defensively, and there's the forward pass.
10 in.
Again, just lack of composure and maybe missing Burrow on that crucial last tackle.
Big lad there, Carl Ablett, former England Academy player, and Middleton amateurs from around Leeds.
2. Mixed in.
St Helens need 1 or 2 charges from their big members in the pack, I think, at the moment. Lee Gilmore.
Right, off the ball, man. Marking square. Wait. Go. Okay. Lay on.
Oh, that's a bad pass. Picked up by Danny Maguire, but he just could not get away.
Great tackle, though. Tala had to get in.
Holding down.
I tell you what, I think, did he?
Leeds are looking very dangerous now, Jonathan.
They are slowly coming back into this game, and it's all due to the field position that they have.
And the forwards are beginning to get confident. Number 8 there, Kylie Lulawai.
Good run.
And number 17, Nick Scruton. Maguire. Sinfield again. A lot of young forwards here. Kirk, Ablett, Scruton already seen action. Simon Waddle too. He's on the pitch. Good ball. One too many passes there from Leeds rather than a few steps forward, Jonathan.
Well, they had the overlap there. He's injured. His knee.
Somebody's knee.
That's not a great sign. That's not a great
Torpy.
sign.
That's 4.
Fifth tackle. 10 metres from the St Helens side. Sinfield, lob over the top. Oh, taken well. Beautifully taken by Paul Wellens.
Tough call on Leeds, that.
And a penalty. Tackle whilst he was in mid-air. You can't do that. He was complaining straight away.
I'm not sure if this is a tackle or if they competed for the ball here.
Have a look.
Let's have a look at this. It's up there to go for. Did he tackle him? I know that you just can't stop.
It's one of those difficult things. You have to tackle him, don't you? It's one of those ridiculous occasions.
I don't think he tackled him.
No.
You know, that was such a good kick. that it should have been a dropper from under the sticks.
Yeah.
The quality of the kick has got to be rewarded, not defending the full back. What we don't want is going like soccer when the goalkeeper has got a little bubble around him, you can't touch him.
The only problem is, Jonathan, though, if a man is high in mid-air and he comes down on his head or his neck, you
I
have a problem.
understand that, Ray, but that wasn't the case on that occasion.
Oh no. Not arguing.
He's gone. I think Tupi is in big trouble.
Yes, he is.
He went for the tackle. There was no power, no strength in his leg. And
Leeds then in serious trouble already without Rob Burrow. Now looking as if they might lose Clinton Torpey. Still having attention over there on the far side of the pitch. Seconds ticking down to half time. 5 minutes remaining. Sean Long leads temporarily down to 12 men. Here is Leon Price going through. He scored! Leon Price going through down the right-hand side there. Wonderful effort from the big international half-back, and taking advantage of the disarray in the ranks of this Leeds side as Clinton Torpey, the poor lad, is held off the pitch with what looks like a nasty knee injury, but that is professionalism. Price taking advantage of it, and St Helens move further forward.
Great try. Here we go again. There's the dummy runner, but there's the next one is the crucial one, which holds Sinfield up. And this guy, as he's been doing all season, just runs the ball in, runs in the try.
Leon Price. Daniel Anderson referred to him the other day to me as the X factor in this St Helens side. You never know what he can do. But I also think that the form of Price has really brought the best out in Sean Long this season.
He's playing really well. The half-back partnership, as Justin said before the game, and they complement each other very well. He gets him into the field, into the right areas, and then Leon Price is such a good ball runner, but also he just offloads the ball, pre and post tackles.
Long then with the kick. Perfect conditions underfoot for the approach. And for the kick. The second of the afternoon, and St Helens now lead by 12 points to 2.
Here we are. This as the ball comes out. There's the first angle in there. Stop it there. Just watch this guy here. He's going to come in and commit there, and then he's going to hit that hole there. Sinfield comes in and run it in. It's a great dummy run by the second row. It just holds up Sinfield a little bit. Fantastic run, dummy run by Gilmore, and that's the importance of good dummy running.
And taking quick advantage, Jonathan, of only 12 Leeds men being on the pitch. There's a penalty.
Yeah, Senior again chops in. That'll be interesting to see it. Did he lose the ball?
Keith Senior, experienced enough.
Does he lose it? Well, he steals it. There's 2 men in the tackle. That's a steal. Keith Senior can't see it. He is aggrieved and he reacts to the referee. Right decision, Ashley Klein once again.
Number 10 for St Helens, Jason Careless, another man who's returned from 2 or 3 months of knee injury problems.
Rob Burrow has a mild concussion. They hope to get him out at some stage in the second half. Clinton Tupi, he has an injury to his right knee and indeed his right ankle.
Thank you, Alistair. A lot of problems then in the dressing room already for Leeds. And problems out here now. 12-2 for St Helens.
Will he go for a drop goal here? Just watch. Don't think he will.
No, it's a bit far out, isn't it? Price again.
Too strong.
Hard, too strong.
the difference at the moment is the composure and the influence that the half-backs have got.
Well, of course, the heart has been ripped out of the Leeds side at the moment, hasn't it?
Yes.
With Rob Burrow being out there and then Clinton Torpy. And I think one of the problems in the modern game is that coaches tend to pack the replacement benches with forwards. When backs go off the pitch, Jonathan, as they have today, you have a big problem.
Well, especially half-backs. You know, you can get second rows like Gareth Ellis and Lee Gilmore. You know, John Wilkin filling in the backs. But you can't do it in the half-backs. He's going for goal here. The clock is, it's a very, very difficult kick for him.
Yeah, he's got to go for goal though, otherwise, it's just a waste of a penalty.
Well, the other option is you either go for the touch and then put a big bomb or up and under to the post as the last play of the match. I haven't seen Sinfield kick a goal from this distance before.
Jamie Peacock and Brian McLennan in heated discussion there. Obviously discussing tactics, I think, for the second half when Peacock will be back. So, a kick from Kevin Sinfield again. I've seen him kick these, no doubt about that, from the halfway line. Not a breath of wind here.
This is 50 plus metres, this kick.
Do you want to have a little bet? What do you say? Come on, before he kicks it.
I don't think he'll kick it.
I think he will. He's a superb kicker. You're right.
Do you used to kick goals, Ray?
No, never in my life.
I'll tell you about scrummaging, You tell me about scrummaging.
Didn't score many tries either. So, half-time here then.